Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 15th round of the League of Europe USA Grand Prix. Today, I'm here with myself again, Black Panther, as your commentator for tonight. And yeah, we're gonna watch a 50% race down at the Austin track right in Texas. So yeah, let's see who will get pole. Of course, our champion has been crowned, Mr. Anka, who got already 291 points, over 100 points over the second place guy who is Axel Zuidema, who overtook VSR Jake. He has 184 points right now, and in the yeah, as I said, in third place we got VSR Jake with 177 points. So it's gonna be very tight between those two. But yeah, as you can see, also in qualifying, Mr. Enka has already retired, so he's gonna start from the back, getting a huge challenge to get through a few of this quickly as possible. But let's go further through the standings. So in fourth place, then we got Dia Warren with 120 points. He's at the moment a reserve, so he's not attending, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's not attending, as I can see through the gates. B5, we got Vallejo in the McLaren with 69 points, so he will be catching up to the Warren quickly. In sixth place, we got Edu with 78 points. 5 points below him, we got Axel Brie with 73 points. P8, we got Kup Janssen, who is not attending today, with 63 points. P9, we got J. Cole, our coordinator for BC League, for the League of Europe. And 10th place we got Dixie with 54 points, 1 point right behind J. Cole, so that will be interesting as well. 11th place we got V5 with 40 points, P12 we got Groundsy with 34, 13th place we got Graham with 33, 14th place we got myself, 26 points. Of course I don't think I will score any points today, but Chico has to do me a huge favor. But yeah, anyway, 50 place we got Frey with 25 points. 16th place we got also Axie with 25 points. P17 we got Bones. P18 we got Hardy. P19 we got Gilzo, and P20 we got Inbound Cupid. So let's follow now back with qualifying with Graham, who is on a lap. I'm gonna see if I can do the full lap. Oh, he got invalidated, as you can see, because the track is red. That means so that his qualifying got deleted. So let's see who else is on a fast lap. I think one of the Red Bull drivers. Let's see if Andre, one of the new guys for today, but he's still on an out lap. Oh, mistake. Let's follow here with where else Sven. What lap time he can do is the first one with 1:32.3. That's a solid lap from the Red Bull driver. I'm not sure what the full lap time will be, but yeah, we got Merkit, also a new driver for today, with a 1:30.3. So that's a huge difference between Sven. So yeah, I think times will be yeah, maybe low 29. Not sure though. But yeah, we got Dixie and Velo in the meantime also filling up the grid. Velo with a 1:30.3. So it will be interesting. We will get pole position right now. Because I'm not sure if Jake will do a lap as well, because he's in the lap in the pit as well, and I think he wants to do a good challenge as well. So let's see. Axie is on a lap. If I can see, yeah, he's coming out now through the pits. Let's see what he can do. He's P4 right now. Let's see now with Axel Brie coming out of the last corner. Okay, he has to start this lap. Yeah, Bag of Bones has to start this lap as well. Just trying to find the driver. Yeah, let's follow it with Frey, who's going through the last sector of Austin. Oh, that was, yeah, I think he cut at that corner. Just a tiny bit over that curve, and you got your lap time invalidated. So it's a huge shame if you do such thing, because I'm not sure if it will be this lap and next lap deleted. But yeah, let's follow here a lap time with our coordinator Jacob. He's putting a lap time on the medium tires, so that's an interesting strategy. Getting a slipstream from his teammate Graham, who is running in P6 at the moment with a 1:32.0. Let's see if I can, because there is a glitch on the bottom that the lap time was stuck there from Market. Yeah, it's gone now, so glad I could fix that. Purple through sector 1 for J. Cole, so that's interesting. Let's see if I can some elementary on there. At the moment yellow flag in sector 2, but that's just an AlphaTauri going slowly. But yeah, as you can see, the beautiful track around us, and personally I really love this track, but it's tough to get it perfect because you have so many corners. You got 20 corners in total. The race will also be 28 lap times, so you have a lot to gain, or you can lose a lot as well if you miss an apex or not. So you gotta nail every corner for sure. Here in sector 3, you gotta stay as tight as possible through these corners as J. Cole loses the backhand through the double right-hander. Whoa. Easy there, buddy, with your tires. Yeah, what a spin that was. As you can see, if you go too closely to the curves, you will lose your backhand and getting a chance to spin out like J. Cole did. So it's a shame that happened. But yeah, let's follow it with a good train of cars in sector 1. All behind Velo, I think it is. Yeah. So we got Velo, Market. What else is that behind? I think that's gotta be Ural's Fan. And then Tingsy right behind it as well on the medium tires. So far Tingsy the only one on the medium tires who put in the lap time to 1:31.8. So, but yeah, let's see with Zerma, who is doing a lap time at the moment. Not sure if he's pushing or not. Let's see if he's using ERS on it. I think he's using it. If I can. Yeah, I think he's using it indeed. As you can see on the wheel. Got a purple second sector at the moment, so will he get under the 30s? That's the question. Let's follow with TV perspective. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just gotta turn you up a bit.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm doing comms at the moment already, so.
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure I got in the call with you. So while I'm downloading, I should be able to join for the race.
Do you have an invite or
Yeah, J. Cole's already sent me an invite.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, at the moment we got Zerma, who just got faster than Velo. Apologies for just missing out on that lap time, but he got 300s faster than his teammate Velo, who is in second place right now. But yeah, that's a good lap time from Zerma. So let's see who else is on the lap time. Let's follow with Dixie, who is on the medium tires. Oh no, he's on the soft tires. Apologies for that mistake. But, he's going now through the end of sector 2. Let's see how much he is up, and if he got a purple second. He's 8 tenths faster, but he's not going faster than Zerma at the moment. So he did a 30.3, and Dixie is at the moment 8 tenths faster only. So you gotta use at least 1 second and a half to beat that lap time of Axel Zerma. So let's follow. Oh, we got Velo going under the 30s right now with 1:29.9. Let's see what can Dixie do. Can he beat that lap time? He goes P3, 1:30.33. That's a pretty impressive lap time. It's very close right now into the top 5 between P3 and P5, all within a tenth. let's follow here with J. Cole. Let's see where is he? There he is. Going through sector 1, keeping it in second gear, shifting down to fifth gear. Now short shift to fourth, then back up. Using the third gear, normally yes he does it perfectly, hitting the curves, going over it, just not enough to cut the corner, but what's his first sector right now? Oh, you're already past that first sector line. It's yellow flags in sector 2 right now for slow Williams at the moment. I think that's gotta be Morgan's, because Jake is out right now on the softer tire, so he's going for a lap time. Wasn't expecting that, but alright, let's see. The fight is still open for P2, so he has to do a good qualifying. Let's follow it with J. Cole now. Going through the third sector, can he not slip out this time? Let's see. He's keeping his car good tight in that double right-hander. Hitting the curves perfectly, not going too wide into the penultimate corner. Now, at the last car, what can J. Cole do? He goes P7 right now on the softer tires. And that's a good lap time, but look how close it is between P3 and P7. It's all within 2 tenths right now. So let's follow it with P5 going through the third sector again. As you can see, he stays very closely to the double right-hander. Braking right at the blackboard on the right hand side of the screen. Now again braking at the same board. Now shifting up and going full throttle. Let's see what he can do. He improved his lap time, but he stays P8 right now because the gap was pretty big between P9. Also because I think he had somewhere in the 31s. While J. Cole has 30.5, so he improved a lot, but still not enough to get into the top 7 right now. So let's follow with Graham. What he can do. Oh, he's 5 seconds down on his, so he's not pushing, I guess. I think nobody's pushing right now. Oh, let's see with Jake what he can do. Oh, he invalidated his lap time, so I think he's not sure what his plan is right now, but oh, he has a little moment right there, breaking the DHL board. Wow, okay. So at the moment, Jake just rolling down the circuit. At the moment, I don't think that anyone. We got E2 going for a faster lap. So we got 4 minutes now left to go. So everyone is still in the pits, or just about making it back into the pits to prepare themselves for the last final lap. So oh, E2 just cut the corner right there. See, it's so easy to do in those first couple of corners because you only have to go over the white line from the curves and you lose your lap time. So I bet we will see a lot of penalties today, which will cost hugely in the end of the race. But we also had this update from Codemasters, so the drivers now can see up front who has a penalty and who doesn't. So I think that's gonna be very helpful, and to see if they can push harder or not. If someone, like for example, if they have a 4-second gap with the guy in front and he has a 3-second time penalty, he knows that he has to close up at least 1 second to get that spot in front of them. But it's always nicer to get the position on track and not with penalties. But yeah, let's see. Wu is still here on a lap time. Gonna go through. Let's see with Fellow. He's on a fast lap right now, so let's follow with him. What he can do. Oh. losing the backhand slightly through that tight turn at turn 11. Getting a little bit of a slipstream of his teammate, but he moves out of the way pretty quickly. And, yeah, let's follow further. We're gonna have to watch E2 as well, who is on a fast lap. Oh no, wait, I think yeah, he deleted his lap time. He's in front of Velo right now. And let's see if Velo can improve his lap time. I think the battle for the pole position isn't done just yet. So let's see, he breaks at the blackboard. Look at that corner. Such a shame. Yeah, he goes into the pits. Oh, he nearly loses. That was close. That was very close. Yeah, really a shame to go pit. I think he went wide. Or no, he couldn't go there. So yeah, let's see. Murkit now has a chance to get that pole position now that Velo can't improve his lap time. So he retired already from Grand Prix, so we're gonna have to watch now. I think the Red Bull drivers are gonna come here first over the line. Yeah, at the moment we got who else is going into the pit? I think that's E2 going into the pit lane now through sector 3, but let's follow it. But Ural Sven, what can he do? Going through the last corner. E2 retiring from the qualifying session, but Sven goes P9 with 1:31.2. That's a pretty stonking lap. Let's see. Oh, Andre bogs down. Not sure what's. Oh, he retires. Okay. Who else is on a lap time? I think it's now gonna be Exi. No, not Exi. Let's follow with Zedema. Going through the third sector right now. He can challenge still for that pole position if he improves at least by 4/10. So let's see what he can do. Going through the last corner right now. What can he do? Moving up the grid. He goes P2. Just not enough to steal pole position from the Velo. Oh, we got Murkit. Murkit got pole position, beating Velo by 1/10. No, less than a tenth even. The impressive lap time from the Williams driver. Let's see what can Dixie do. He still has to finish his lap time as well, and so does J. Cole. What can Dixie goes P4 right now with 1:30.2. Yeah, really a shame I missed that lap time from Murkit. We got J. Cole going purple into sector 2, so let's see what he can do. Staying tight through the double right-hander, braking right at the blackboard. Hitting that curb, he goes nearly wide, still within the track limits. Oh, it's gonna be very tight to pole position. He goes P4 with 1:30.1. It's a shame he went wide there, otherwise he could have challenged for pole position for sure. Let's follow here with Exi now as last driver who has to cross the line. What does he do? I think he went P8 or P9. Yeah, it's P9. So yeah, there you have your grids. We got Murkit in pole position. Second place we got Velo. Third place we got Axel Zerma. All so close right there. P4 we got Jaco. P5 Dixie. P6 we got Axel Brie. P7 E2 who is only 5/10 of pole position. P8 we got V5. P9.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, no, my game just worked again, so. Ooh, was thinking that it crashed for a minute there. But yeah, let's see what the weather conditions will be.
It's looking pretty cloudy out there.
Yeah, it really does. Also, before I forget, so joining me tonight, we got Mike right here with me. So hello, Mike. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic, and it was a bit of a late notice for me to come and join you in the commentary box, and I forgot to do the update on PC, so I had to wait for that. So I did miss all the qualifying, but we're here for the race.
Yeah,
20 corners around the Circuit of the Americas. Let's get it.
It was pretty tight with the qualifying. There were only 5/10 between the top 5, I think it was. So it's gonna be very close who will win. And we got also Mr. Anka VSR Jake starting from the back, which will be very interesting. yeah,
Yes, and
yeah, go ahead.
I was here for the Japanese Grand Prix last time out. Unfortunately, my PC just couldn't handle the recording of
Okay.
that, and it just froze. But Jake, a very impressive win last time out, and of course we had Zwedema in second place, and I can't quite remember who got third. I remember it was pretty close on penalties, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Jake won last time out. Zwedema in second place, and believe I'm gonna take a punt and say I think it was Trixie who got third, but that was Japan. This is Kota, and
Yeah,
this very different challenge indeed.
it's gonna be very. I mean, we got also this new driver, Merck. I haven't seen him around before, so I assume that he's new today. So it's impressive that he already got his pole position at the very first race he does for the League of Europe. So let's
Yeah,
see what he can do.
absolutely fantastic. No better way to debut for him than pole position, and be hoping to convert that into a race victory. And if he does, a fair play. Like that is going to be top tier debut performance here from Merckx.
So who is your battle for tonight? Who do you think who will win?
Honestly, just from seeing what Mr. Anker has done throughout the season, I know I've only looked in every now and then, but Mr. Anker, he's just in a different stratosphere to everyone else at the moment,
Yeah.
and he's just on fine form, starting on the medium compound tire. So it'll be interesting to see what strategies these guys go for. I'm pretty sure the softer hards for everyone on the sauce, but remember on previous games you could do softer mediums. I wonder if we're going to be seeing that again.
Yeah, normally the
On
strategy was soft mediums is what J. Cole told me. So let's see, we will get to the top three spot first, VSR Jake or Mr. Anka. Let's follow it with the 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. It's a good start from Fellow, who is... Oh, it's a better start from Merkit right now. Good start from the Renault driver who is diving it in down to turn 1. Going side by side with Dixie, pushing him wide a little bit.
what a launch did Trixie just get off the line? Absolutely destroyed his way up into turn one, gaining 3 positions, I believe. Jumping J. Cole, Velo through the middle, then through Swedema and J. Cole through the middle, then getting Velo into turn one. Fantastic stuff, as we already got the first 3 second time penalty of the session, and I think we're going to be seeing plenty of that going on tonight. Very easy to pick up track warnings and all that, but looks like we got a
Two
couple of
guys
cars.
have been spun already, Urals, Sven and Frey. So far, I'm not sure what happened between those two, but yeah, let's follow again with the other guys. So let's follow here with Axie, who was looking for a move down to E2, but didn't quite get the move stick right now. Everyone is fighting so hard. We got Jake already into P10, who had a stunning start so far. Mr. Anka also in P13, so he also moved up quite some positions right now. I think that was Hardy trying to go for a move on Jake, going very wide now through a double right-hander. But yeah, as you said, I think there will be a lot of penalties today around this track.
Yeah, but currently on board with Mr. Angus. He's looking over the back of Graham here. Not DRS, ERS in full effect now. Slipstream out towards turn one, up the hill, gets it done.
I'm
And
surprised
that
that
is
there are not so many people on the medium tires from outside the top 10.
it's interesting, but with those clouds out and about, the question has to be thrown out there: are we going to see any rain?
Yeah, maybe that's why some people have chosen for the soft tires, because if there is gonna be rain expected before the first pit stop, they want to try to get
5 down the inside of Bree. Can't get it done, and that's just open things up for Jake to get straight through, and he might have Bree here as well.
Oh,
It's a drag race.
It's so tight between those two. Let's see, can Jake outbreak Exo Bree? Yes, he can, making that move stick at Bree right now. But we got also Hardy now trying to overtake V5, looking for a move right here, but not diving it in down the double left-hander at the beginning of sector 3. Let's see, Graham also going making the move stick on Andre, who is I'm not sure if he lost any positions. Let's see. Oh, we already have Hardy having a 6-second time penalty. So
Yeah,
oh, we got Andre losing it right into the barriers of the pit straights. I said his front wing has to be damaged.
that is unfortunate there for Andre. It's going to be a long race for him now. He's going to have to crawl around to the pits, and he's going to have to play the long game.
Yeah, I was following with. I'm not sure why I was following it, but I was like right behind Andre, and I saw just losing. I saw the Red Bull losing his back end, so a huge shame for him. Let's follow it with Jake. Still not close enough to E2 to dive it in at turn 12, I think it is.
Yeah, turn 12 as we come into sector 3. He was purple in sector 1. He's purple in sector 3. 8 tenths up on his previous best lap, which will give him the fastest lap by a long way, looking at the times at the moment. But now he's all back of that Haas driver. He's in a Haas sandwich. And Gunther Steiner is going to be... He's going to be loving the Haas sandwich, I think.
Yeah, he has to make those moves quickly before Mr. Anka gets there. But in the meantime, we got Exi getting that 3-second time penalty as well. So let's follow here with Jake going through the inside of E2, outbraking him. Oh, but E2 breaks very late. He's trying to stick it around the outside, but can't get it done. Beautiful move from VSR Jake. Also, we got Exo Bree getting a move on Exi, who is right behind the Mercedes driver. But, yeah, you have that effect of dirty air, so it's tough to follow, I think, between those fast corners. We got V5 sending it down the inside of Exo Bree. Got me a bit surprised over there, but Mr. Anka now getting the move on the AlphaTauri driver. It's not happy days over there, but yeah, getting that move stick at turn 11. Will Exi have an answer though, because he looks pretty closely to Mr. Anka, who has run out of ERS. As you can see, the light was pinking a little bit, but he's looking for... Is he going for a switchback? No, he's not. I think he's gonna stick behind.
Oh, he's going to try around the outside. He did break a little bit later, looking for the outside line, but Exi going to have to stick behind Mr. Anka. And Mr. Anka on those mediums doing a fantastic job trying to get his way up the order. But right now, the flying starter is the man in the Williams, already up into P5 on the back of J. Cole now. And that is Jake, as we got another penalty coming for V5.
But yeah, indeed, Jake is getting like a rocket ship. I think the ex-sponsors of Williams Rocket will be very happy for him. But yeah, it's a shame that they left the Williams though, because I really like those red colors on the Williams.
Yeah, the Rocket sponsorship not going, well, didn't go particularly to plan for Williams, but Jake is like a rocket right now, and he's all over the back of J. Cole. He may look to the inside here, and he does. He sends it, and J. Cole looking for the switchback. Oh, he just taps the back of Jake there, and that has compromised him heavily out of the corner. Unfortunately, as Redeemer not close enough to make a move, but J. Cole trying to get into the slipstream of Jake to maybe try and fight back, but just not close enough.
We also have Dixie was right behind the race leader. We can't forget the battle for first position, but yeah, Dixie keeping the new Williams driver Merkit honest. So see if he can make a move on the main straight, because VSR Jake and Mr. Anka are coming for those podium spots. So if they are faster than the Williams driver, they better get a move stick pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think the main issue for Jake and I believe Mr. Anka as well, as I scroll down to him, is their ERS usage at the moment, because they are absolutely spent and we're only on lap 6.
Yeah, and as you can see also, if I'm following here with Fellow, he has 80% of ERS usage, so he's sparing a lot of it. We got Dixie with 60% of ERS, and Murkit with 62. So those guys are pretty stable. But yeah, Jake trying now to get into the DRS, which
He's got it.
Yeah, he got it. So now he can try to save some ERS as well, unless he wants to get those moves done, of course.
And I think that's exactly what he's going to do. We got Trixie Go closing in rapidly on Merck for the race lead. Down the inside he'll go.
Oh, he goes side by side, but he gets the move done. Will Merkit have an answer? He's going to send it. No, he's not. Oh, but yeah, what a move from Dixie. Getting that, I think that was a pretty good and timed move, because Jake is now at the back of those guys, so he has to now pull away, or at least try to if he wants to maintain that first position.
Yep, and meanwhile, just further down the order, Mr. Anka again, the move done on V5 there, and now we're going to be looking to close up to the back of XL Brie, and Mr. Anka already crowned the champion of the PC tier here of League of Europe. Starting from the back of the grid on his own accord, I should say, as well as we got Jake down the inside of Velo there for the final spot on the podium. Jake is absolutely flying right now, and Mr. Anka, considering he's on those mediums, he's also, he's making his way up the order relatively calm. He's not forcing any moves, as we got Hardy and Bag of Bones having a bit of a scrap there for 13.
Tasty battle between those two. I think, yeah, but because Hardy, he has an emblade lost on his front wing, so I'm not sure if it was from contact from the drivers, but yeah. Let's follow again with the top 5, because it's pretty close over there. So let's see who will get a move done. I think nobody. I think they will maintain position right now. Maybe.
I'm on board with Mr. Anko. Looks like he's going to be close enough to make a move on Brie. He moves to the inside.
He has to outbreak them. We got Brie going down the inside. Is he gonna do the switchback? No, he's not. Oh, we got VSR Jake at the moment. He made a move on Merkit down the double right-hander.
Yeah, that would have been. That's got to be a purely. Just a bit of a lunge down the inside and getting the traction out the corner there for Jake to get that move done. But now on the back of Trixie, and Trixie must be looking behind, thinking, really, he's only taking you 8 laps to get up here?
Yeah, it's insane how quickly he got up there. Like, it's only lap 8 and he's P2. Like, it's insane.
Meanwhile, J. Cole appears to have lost a lot of time to the top 4, and now is coming under pressure from XL's Vadema and E2, and Mr. Anka is only 3 seconds off, and you got to think he's going to be closing that gap down now as the medium tyres become the superior tyre to be on. And yeah, you can see he's just carving tenths and tenths out of the first sector there.
Let's follow it with VSR Jake, who is right behind Dixie. Is he gonna? Yeah, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for P1, but he has no ERS. So he has to manage a lot of ERS through his endings.
J. Cole side by side with Zima, getting the move done on J. Cole there for P5. But as you were saying with Jake, the thing is he's used so much ERS, but even with the shortage amount of ERS he has had, he has shown that he's got enough pace to close up,
Yeah,
even with that little ERS.
the thing is now he has to close that gap outside of a second, and he has practiced this track a lot lately because the esport event, of course, these drivers, or at least some of them, are gonna try to qualify for it. So he has practiced a lot on this track, knowing every corner. So it doesn't surprise me that he's doing well out here.
Yeah, and Jake already, I think he's going to get out of the DRS range, and yeah, he does. He's already over a second as we go through the first sector split. Oh, it's on the teetering edge. It is on the teetering edge, and Trixie needs to use some of this ERS to stay in it. I think he will be in it.
Trying to find, because the gaps are now getting a little bit bigger between some of the drivers, but let's follow here with Velo if he can have an answer to Murke to get the top 3 spot.
Yeah, Velo with double the ERS advantage to the Williams ahead. So we got inbounds getting past a wounded Hardy there, who I think has spun. Yeah, he spun.
Who spun out? Hardy?
Hardy, his back end's all over the place.
Yeah, the thing is he also has that wing damage, so I think it's costing him a little bit of time through the corners.
It's going to be a long race for Hardy as scroll up through the field. You see Frey just looking around the back as we got Merc and Trixie side by side. Or they just come into the pits.
Yeah, so I think the ending lifetime of softer tires are gone right now, so people are now bidding for the medium tires, as you can see. So I'm curious what that will bring up for them. Many people bid it at the same lap time, so
Yep, and now look at this gap between Velo and Mr. Anka start to fly down. He's already taken 3/10 out of him in the first sector. Andreas retired from the session.
oh yeah, he retired on track it seems because his car is still rolling.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on there.
Maybe a technical issue or something that happened. I'm not sure though.
Oh, Hardy's gone again at the top of turn 1 on the
Oh, he
exit.
lost his whole front wing this time. That's not looking good. That's not a good looking Ferrari. Sorry to say, Binotto. Apologies.
He must be in Sebastian Vettel's car because all he does is spin, spin, spin. As we got Graham getting past J. Cole there for 8th place, though J. Cole already made his pit stop, and we'll see how he's going to get on in the second stint. And Merck right now he has a bit of a gap to Zudema. He has a bit of fresh air to push into as well.
Let's see here with VSR Jake, who is now bidding for those. Oh, he's going again on. Oh no, he's going for the medium tires. It was a little bit of a bug who was showing the softer tires again, so I was a little bit stressed out. But let's see where does he come out. Of course he comes out in.
Merck's going to get tricky, I think, around the outside. No, he's going to go for the switch back at turn 1. Oh, he can't do it. Trixie placing his car incredibly well there.
Oh, we got nearly E2 looking right behind Velo, who was so close to overtake the McLaren driver, but oh, okay, that was a little bit of a corner cut.
Yeah, that's a bit of the scenic route that E2 was taking there for the S's. But right now,
another yellow flag. Oh no, it's
it's Hardy.
Oh, I feel bad for the guy. Let's see here. Now we'll get an overtake done on the straight between turn 11 and turn 12. I think Murkett is not close enough, but it will be close between the McLaren drivers fellow looking for a gap for Axel Zerba, but not close enough yet to do something.
Yeah, right now we got a bit of a DRS train starting to form from Trixie down to Velo, and not too far off the back of it is actually J. Cole. So J. Cole only needs to find this about 2 attempts, and he's right in this train. And with the cars ahead already having a few penalties to the name, could be a good day for J. Cole.
Indeed. In the meantime, we got Axie going for making move stick on the Alfa Romeo driver Frey, who is going through the double right-hander. So pretty well moved from Axie, but yeah, we had a little bit of Frey not hitting the corners too. I'm not sure if he had wing damage or not, but it seems like he doesn't. So let's.
I think tires are just gone.
Yeah, could be because he's 11 lap on those softer tires. Also, Mistranka is still going on those softer tires, but he's losing time to Jake. Gap is closing, so maybe he's trying to get an overcut and get more fresher tires for the end of the race.
Yeah, I think for Mistanga, he's going to be doing the reverse strategy. I don't think he'll pit for the hards. I think he'll try and take these mediums until he can go for the soft tyres. As we got Velo getting past Redeemer there for 5th place. So Velo now ahead of his teammate, and we got Bree getting past Graham.
Oh, we got another.
Yeah.
We got another yellow flag. That's
Ooh.
Sven. I think he crashed. It seems to have crashed to me at least, but yeah, nobody is passing the car right now, so we can't really take a look what just happened over there. But yeah, no safety car, so it's interesting.
Yeah, no safety car indeed, and I think that kind of plays into the hands of Jake, and the train from 3rd down to 8th now, as J. Cole is now on the back of that DRS train. Mr. Anga, I think, would have fancied a safety car there.
Yeah, we got the Axel Brie going for a lounge at Graham of the Racing Point. Can he get an answer though? He's looking for to go around the outside, but yeah, he thinks better of it, trying to stay behind, because if you go for a move there, you're gonna lose so much time. So, good move from Axel Brie. Let's follow here with the McLaren drivers still, who are all within a second. So everyone has a DRS right now. So let's see who can get a move first done, because we're also leaving the session. I'm not sure what happened there at the beginning of sector 2, but yeah, it seemed like it was a heavy impact.
Yeah, I think he may have just caught the inside curb there at turns, I believe it's turn 6, and he might have just lost it on the wall into turn 7 as cars rolled onto the outside of turn 7 there. That's what it looks like, as I get a race control update saying that Sven's got a 3-second time penalty. Well, Sven's not in the race anymore.
Well then, Cody's yeah, I think many people has a time penalty, but let's see who has the most. So we got Manny just got a 3-second time penalty. We got Graham with a 9-second, who just got overtaken by V5, the other Mercedes driver. So he's losing a little bit of time. Yeah, V5 with 6 seconds, and for the rest, Axie, Bag and Bones, and Bray with a 3-second time penalty.
Yep, a lot of 3-second time penalties out there at the moment. And right now, just looking at who can gain some positions out of this. J. Cole could obviously jump up to 5th. But once we see Graham make his pit stop, it should put him around where Bag of Bones and Inbounds are. So, as Frey's retired.
Yeah, he retired into the pit lane, so I think his motivation was done for today. After that, I think he spun out and at the first lap, so it's a huge shame, of course. But yeah,
Yes, we enter the second half of this Grand Prix. Mr. Anger currently leading 5.3 seconds ahead of Jake, who's in fine form here today.
I'm surprised that Mr. Anka hasn't pitted yet, because I think he might be waiting for another safety car then, I guess, or he's just trying to stretch out his tires as much as possible. So we're now gonna pass the DNF car of Frey.
Yes, I think Mr. Anger's strategy is to take these tyres, maybe another 3-4 laps, and pit onto the softs.
But he has to pit again then, no? Because
No,
you can't use
everyone took the softs about 10 laps on the first end, didn't they?
yeah, but he started on the softer tires, so he can't go to the softs
No, he started
again.
on mediums. He started on mediums.
Did he start? Are you sure? Mr. Anka, right?
Yeah, Mr. Anker, 14 lap all mediums.
Oh no, he has for me soft tires on. Oh, you what?
Um,
Yeah, on my screen there are literally soft tires, so I'm not sure if this is a bug or not. You see medium tires on this car.
I see medium on the graphic and on his tyres.
That would make a lot more sense though. Yeah, he's pitting right
And
now, so let's see what tires he will put on. This game sometimes are so many bugs in there.
yep, Mr. Anker pitting will now release Jake into the race lead once again.
Yeah, he's pitting
And
for soft tires. Yeah, it must be a bug for me then, I guess.
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Mr. Anker gets on. Close tyres are going to be very close to the end of their respective lives at the end. However, he will be on lighter fuel, so he'll be able to push harder and quicker than the cars ahead.
He surely will try to get the fastest lap as well. We got the yellow flag into sector 2, no, sector 3 it is, from inbounds Cupid, who lost the back end and the double right hander. So I think he lost there at the exit, maybe going too much over the curb. And yeah, losing a little bit of time between P12 again.
Mr. Anker picking up a 3-second time penalty. That's going to hinder his progress.
Let's follow. We're at the moment nobody really going for any overtake, just sitting there into the DRS, comfortable, saving some ERS, some fuel. I mean, the drivers right now, as I said before, they can see the penalties, so I think they know now when they have to push and when they don't, because if the guy in front has 6 seconds and you have 3 seconds and you're within 1 second, then you're safe.
Yeah, and I think at the moment, Velo is going to be pretty happy to just stay behind Merc, knowing that he has 3 seconds less than Merc up ahead. His Redeemer is in a bit of a tough spot because as we got E2 just losing the back end, and that's going to allow J. Cole to perhaps go side by side in the S's. No, he backs out of it. Smart call there from J. Cole.
We also had a little yellow flag at the start-finish straight. Axel Brie losing it at the last corner, who lost a part of his front wing.
That's a shame. But what will happen now, as we see E2 with that mistake, he's just dropped out of DRS range as Redeemer, and that's going to make him an absolute sitting duck for J. Cole now.
But he's not really that close. I mean, I'm not sure if he will close up much. Let's see. E2 running out of ERS. Will J. Cole dive? No, he won't. But can he try to make a move? If he has, if he wants to get up the grid, he has to make the move this lap or next lap at least, because VSR Mr. Anka is coming and he's not looking like he's gonna sit behind him as well.
Yeah, Mr. Anka on a charge right now, and crucially, as Actually, I just noticed J. Cole's picked up a penalty as well, so there goes his advantage of jumping 5 positions at the end of this race. But with Mr. he's going to have to be smart how he cuts his way through the field, as we just see him set the fastest lap of the race. And right now,
It's looking good for Jake though.
yeah, it's looking fantastic for Jake. E2 is struggling to get back within that 1 second window of the car ahead. As Redeemer, he's teetering on the edge of falling out of that DRS.
So we got now Mr. Anka within a second of Jake Cole, so he will get the DRS. But the question is, will he be going for a move on Jake Cole? But yeah, his light was going, so his ERS, I think it's done. His ERS, yeah, he has 0% of DRS usually, so he tried to get the DRS at least from Jake Cole, who is right behind A2, who doesn't have the DRS. So I'm surprised Jake Cole doesn't have to go for a move just yet, but let's wait it out a little bit more.
Yeah, I think for J. Cole, he's just thinking this is a bit high risk, high reward situation, as we got Mr. Anka all over the back end. He's going to send it around the outside, perhaps? No. Unable to hold it around the outside, but maybe has a little peek down the inside into the final corner, thinks better of it, but look how close he is. He's right underneath that rear wing, and this is the opportunity, but he doesn't have the ERS to mount the attack.
Will he send it though? Yeah, he's gonna send it down the inside of turn 1, but Jake Cole going for the switchback of dreams around the outside of turn 2, they're nearly making contact. That was so close. Oh wow, it was so close.
I think what we just saw there was J. Cole just loosening a bit of his bottle.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, Mr. Anka came from pretty far back and he broke super hard, so of course J. Cole, I would have done the same thing, descending down the trying to do a switchback on him. Even though he is a faster driver, it doesn't mean that you have to let him pass so easily, of course, because you're fighting for every point.
Into the SS, he lost his bottle, lost his nerve, and lost his position.
Yeah.
But now E2 back within that DRS window of Redeemer now.
Everyone has a DRS right now, so it's now up to who will try to go for a move or who will just sit back in the DRS train, because if you're going to lead and using no ERS in the behind is gonna use some, then you're screwed. Oh, we got someone in the pits. Who is that? That's Burkett. Does he have damage?
I'll stay on board with him as we got Mr. Anka looking down the inside of E2 if you want to go on board with that.
Yeah, he's standing it down the inside beautifully. This time getting it a bit more comfortable and over Jake Cole.
Merc 2 stopping.
I think he's following the alternative strategy, because it said on my screen that there was a 2-stop expected to go from soft mediums or soft medium soft, so I guess he's following just the strategy that Jeff been telling him. Yeah, let's see here with Mr. Anko. He's going down the inside of the McLaren driver of Axel Zuidema. Can he get the move stick down the inside? Yes, he can, of course. Now down into P4. He's closing in quickly. Jake.
Yes, and Jake right now with a 8-second lead. And I'm interested now, after seeing Merck come into the pits for a fresh set of softs, I'm wondering if the strategy for this race has changed from the previous game. Maybe the 2-stop is the one to be on. But we'll have to keep an eye on what these guys do up front. If they pit, then it's a clear 2-stop strategy.
Yeah, but let's...
Merck has thrown away a load of good points here.
We'll find out later what strategy the people will do, but it seems that everyone else is staying out, so I'm supposing that everyone is gonna do the one-stop strategy.
Getting the move done on Velo easy as you like, up into the podium spot. And now we can try and go onto the back of the Renault up ahead. And it's incredible. These two, Jake and Mr. Anka, started at the back. And I believe at the end of this straight, they're going to be 1-2 in the race.
Yeah, I mean these guys are just on another level, and it's lovely to follow them overtaking because they do it so cleanly, and I mean everyone else does as well, of course, but yeah, they are just in another league right now.
And here we go, DRS wide open for Mr. Anka as he just cruises past Trixie. Thank you very much. I'll take P2, lad.
But no, Mr. Anka has a 3-second time penalty, so he has to close the gap for at least 11 seconds to Jake, because he has to get that 3-second advantage open, because he has the 3-second time penalty, and Jake will need those points for sure, because he has this 7 gap, I think it was, between himself and Zarema, so Jake is right now into 3rd place in the constructors, not the constructors, the standings I mean. So he will get a huge point advantage right now, because Zarema is only in P5.
With 9 seconds of time penalties as well.
Yeah, indeed, so this is crucial for him, for the standings in the championship.
Yeah, Jake is going to be getting a hefty haul of points on the McLaren of Zradema, as it looks like, Zradema with 9 seconds of time penalties, he's going to drop down into 7th, possibly could drop down lower if Merck gets a massive move on those fresh softs.
Yeah, I think the fights aren't over just yet. We got 6 laps to go. Still P6 until P4, I think, and no, P3 are still within a second of each other. So everyone has DRS still.
Velo is kicking himself right now. Trixie just managed to get DRS off the lap car of Bag of Bones, and I think that has just saved Trixie 3rd on track.
Let's see what the time penalties were again between. So Dixie still has no penalties yet. So Velo got 3 seconds, Cinema 9. Then P6, P7 3 seconds, Merc at 6 seconds, and P5 9 seconds again. So yeah, I think everyone is on the same amount of penalties except for Zerdema.
Yeah, Zerdema are gonna drop at least 2 positions as it stands right now. And as Bag of Bones retires from the session, will that cause a safety car? No, he's done it in the pit lane. But what this does, we have to keep an eye on this gap between Merck and Zradema, because on those fresh softs, I think Merck is going to be able to close up on him relatively quickly. The question is, will he be able to get close enough to get within that penalty window? And J. Cole now on 6 seconds as well.
Yeah.
Mr. Anger.
He isn't closing that gap as much as I was thinking. I mean, Jake is holding up his pace very well, so I think Jake has this in the bag, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes and gets no penalties, of course.
Yeah, Mr. Anger is going to be under pressure to keep that 2nd place now with 6 seconds of time penalties. He's got a 3.3 second gap to Trixie behind in 3rd, who has no penalties. And at the end of this race, those soft tires are going to feel incredibly second-hand.
Yes, indeed. So I'm not sure how long these softer tires will go on. I believe something like 10 laps, maybe, at least. Depends a little bit how aggressive he was with his overtakes on these guys.
We'll have to wait and see, but the man currently leading the race, Jake, has just driven fantastic. Started from the back along with Mr. Anger and has got up to the front. within quick time. 8 laps it took him to go from the back of the grid to the front of the grid. And since the pit stop, he has just extended that gap to Trixie in, well, we're second at the time. And he has just controlled this race since the get-go.
Yeah, I think so far if it stays like this, I'm gonna have to give driver of the day to Jake for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's follow here with E2. Is he close enough to go for a gap, for a move on XL0? But he's not that close. I mean, at the moment everyone is just staying in a DRS zone, doing nothing special. More important now, we got Dixie, who has a lot of ERS left. Is outside of DRS from Velo. He has this 1.4 gap between the two of them. Because E2
getting through onto Zudema getting out of shape there. Through the, I believe it's the quadruple right under.
Yeah, indeed. I think Axel Zerbo was napping a little bit and E2 just sanded it on the insides. Not sure if he had a bad exit or not down the double left-hander. But yeah, job done for E2, who's now into the top 5.
Yep, and E2 could be looking at a little bit more than that, as he's currently on 3 seconds of penalties. He should be able to get the jump on Velo if he can keep it clean where he counts on the track limits.
Yeah, you gotta stay very focused for those last 4 laps and push those tires till the limit. But yeah, let's see, because Axel Zerba isn't done just yet with that 5th place. He's within a second, the only guy right now within a second of someone, because everyone else lost DRS.
Yep, the gaps are starting to form now, and it's going to be interesting who's going to finish where in terms of penalties. We got Mert closing rapidly towards the back of J. Cole. I'm not sure if he's going to get him in time, though.
I think as it stands right now, Dixie is looking very good for that 2nd position.
Yep, Dixie holding that 4-second gap with Mr. Hanker ahead with 6 seconds of penalties. Right now for Trixie, he needs to keep it clean on the track limits.
Yeah, ERS management will be important too for those last couple of laps, because I saw E2 his lights going off at the back of his car, so that means that his ERS is pretty low as well right now.
Yeah, he's sitting on 11% right now as we got a yellow flag, and that is Bree, I think. Yeah, Bree's around. Bree is around in the gust of wind corner that caught Nico Rosberg out way back when.
I completely forgot that moment already. Have a good memory over there.
It was the infamous cap throwing towards Lewis, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, indeed. He wasn't too happy with that 2nd place, it seems.
To be honest, I don't blame him for not being happy with it, but for Bree, the one good thing for him is that he does have such a big gap to inbounds Cupid, and 12th place is worth a point for him, so he won't be walking away from this empty-handed.
Yeah, he has this 27 gap between the last place, so it's a shame though that's that inbounds Cupid so
no!
far.
Trixie's picked up a 3-second time penalty.
Oh no, it's gonna cost him the 2nd place.
Trixie, all you gotta do is keep it clean, as we got E2 going almost straight into the back of Velo there.
He was very optimistic with his brakes over there, or Velo was just being very careful.
Not sure, but this battle between Velo and E2 is for a net position because they both have the same amount of penalties. So it'll be interesting. Will's Redeemer play a part in preventing E2 from overtaking Redeemer's teammate Velo.
So far, I don't think that E2 is gonna be close enough to Senate Korumov. He doesn't have the ARS as well, because he has like only 5%, as you can see at the bottom right. So yeah, it's gonna be all about ERS management, because oh, we got Zerba also with non-ERS at the moment. What about Velo? Let's see. He still has 30%, so he has a lot of ERS still to defend from him. It's gonna be out of mistakes, and maybe we'll get at 4th place position. So yeah, at the moment now, got Jake going for that final last lap of the USA Grand Prix. Still 6 seconds and a little bit more between himself and Mr. Anka. So pretty dominant race so far from Jake, who started from P19.
Yeah, Jake has done absolutely fantastic here today. Starting from, I believe, 17th on the grid, because we only had 18 runners here tonight. But starting from 17th, Mr. Anka starting from 18th, they've ended up first and second. Jake has kept it clean on track limits and kept it clean on the penalties. And the only other person to do that is the man currently running around in last place of the runners, and that's Inbounds Cupid.
It's a shame for him though, but I mean, it's better to finish a race than DNF, of course, because you never know what's gonna happen, if there's gonna be a spin last lap or anything else. But yeah, at the moment, E2 and Zerma are not close enough to do something to overtake or anything like that. But, yeah, let's follow it with the man himself, the man who started P17. Is VSR Jake now going through the last corner. He's gonna take the win at the USA Grand Prix at Austin. GG for Mr. Jake. What a drive. Also, Mr. Anka, not to forget, he started very last, still finishing 2nd place. It's an impressive job by them. Now coming into P3, Dixie. Now let's see what the penalties will move up. It's Zerma who lost 2 positions due to his penalties. Having that, I think it was 9 seconds of penalties. So
I think he picked up another one. I think it was 12 at the end.
oh no. But yeah, let's follow here with the Mercedes driver V5 coming through the last corner as well. Getting that P9. Solid job from the Mercedes driver. But yeah, some of these guys got a little bit unlucky with the spins. Actually now following crossing the line.
Oh, this is close. This is close between Graham and Bree. 3 seconds separate them, and there's one extra penalty for Graham on Bree. Is Bree gonna jump Graham? No, doesn't.
But there you have it. That's our race for today. I gotta say though, Mr. Anka and VSR Jake both drove amazing today. So did the rest of the grid, of course. But my driver of the day is this man here, VSR Jake, getting that 1st place position.
And I have to agree with you on that one. What a drive from Jake.
I mean, he got those moves done so quickly. I think he was like P1 after 8 laps. I mean, I don't know many drivers who could do that. So I gotta say, good drive over there, man. Good drive. Yeah, let's go here through our top 12. So we got VSR Jake winning the race. P2 we got Mr. Anka also started. Both these guys started from the back. P3 we got Taxi in the Renault. P4 we got Velo. P5 we got E2. P6 we got Jaco. P7 Merkit, who started on pole position. Shame he couldn't bring it home. P8 we got Axel Zerma, who lost 2 positions due to penalties. P9 we got V5, P10 we got Exi, P11 Graham, and to round off our points positions we got Axel Bree, and to 12th place. And last but not least, Inbound Cupid, who were the last of our finishers, finishing in P13, getting no points home, but yeah, he finished the race, so that's the most important thing. Then our
Yeah,
guys who didn't
absolutely.
DNF, we got Bang and Bones, Frey, Ural, Sven, Hardy, and Andre.
Yeah, and it was a tough day for those 5 who did DNF. Inbounds Cupid, though, you just showed right there why you should never give up in terms of league racing, because he was that close to just being able to get a point. If one more person made a critical mistake and crashed out, he was in the points.
Yes, exactly. Sometimes you gotta have the luck, sometimes you can't. So in the end, I want to say thank you to all the drivers who finished the race, of course, because without these guys, we wouldn't have these insane battles. We had this fun DRS train between P4 and P7, so it was very fun to watch that. And of course, VSR Jake and Mistranka coming from last to first, basically.
Yeah, incredibly enjoyable. And next up, I believe we got
The Mexican
Mexico
Grand
next weekend.
Prix. Mexico.
That's going to be an interesting one. That's going to be a completely different challenge to this one. But what do you think of Mexico as a track?
I think there will be a lot of overtakes down to the main straight because it's so long, and I think strategy will be very interesting because this track is at a higher place, so like I think it's above 1000 meters built, so the track temperature is pretty different compared to the other tracks. So there will be a two stop, I believe. So it will be interesting who will do what strategy.
Yes, and I think it's going to be interesting, especially if we could get a bit of changeable conditions next week as well. However, I think that will wrap up USA for the PC tier. The PS4 tier will be on tomorrow or later on today, whenever this is uploaded. 6:40 p.m. UK time for Division 1, Division 3, and Division 4, and then 8 p.m. for Division 2 and Division 5 in the PlayStation tiers. But I'll let you wrap it up for the video, but
yeah, that sounds good. So I want to say thank you all for watching the video if you made it this far. So thanks to Jake also for letting us commentate. I want to say thank you as well, Mike, for joining me tonight. It was pretty fun to do commentating with you, mate. And yeah, let's see each other next week. Goodbye.